Hello, RCT126 coming at you here with another video collection video. This one's on my Nintendo 64 games. Now this I'm doing also because it's a request from one of my fellow viewers, which Derek S. requested I do one because he really would like to see it. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's start things off with, of course, the games that started on this collection. I know this because I actually have these in two separate blue ones, and plus I remember it was my first games for the 64. I got Super Mario 64, of course. Which person who has a 64 does not own this? I got also another first in my game, Star Wars Shadow of the Empire. Now these are all in pretty much cases, so while I'm getting ready, I should mention two games I actually owned, but they disappeared, which is kind of sad. I had Turok, the original Turok, and I had Cruis'n USA. These are ones I say I don't have because they disappeared. So Cruis'n USA and Cruis'n the World and Turok, the original, somehow disappeared out of my collection. I don't know what happened. But anyway, let's continue on. I have a bunch of some Star Wars based games in this collection, by the way. Here I got Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, which is taking homage to the scene on Star Wars Episode 1 with the pod racing. Here's another Star Wars game, Star Wars Rogue Squadron. If you remember my GameCube collection one, I had a Rogue Squadron base game. This is the first of it. So it started that franchise in a way. Alright. Here's some fan favorite one, if you know Banjo-Kazooie, especially since they made their way into the Smash Brothers game. So I actually have the original Banjo-Kazooie, and of course its sequel, Banjo-Tooie. Banjo-Kazooie is one of my favorites in the 64 collection, I have to say. Here's another Star Wars game. Star Wars Battle for Naboo. I have to tell you, I mean, I got a lot of Star Wars based games in this one. A little more than the other ones, I think. Now this, when I say Cruis'n USA and Cruis'n the World, I at least have this one still, Cruis'n Exotica. At least I still have that. And I do have the Turok, I do have the sequels, we'll get to that when we get to it. Here I got Top Gear Rally, a racing game. There's a Tetris game here, Tetris Sphere. The 64 was like the first in a Nintendo 3D game system, so that was like a good way to show off that. Here I have Mario Golf. Now I don't have the boxes for these because they were made of cardboard, so of course you don't keep them. Alright, here we got Mario Party, the first in the franchise. You know, a lot of different sequels since then, and believe it or not, I actually have the sequels. Speaking of which, Mario Party 2. If you remember my GameCube ones, I stopped at 7, and I started to get kind of bored with that franchise, so that's why I didn't go with 8 or anything like that. Because they're all pretty much the same, you know, Mario Party 3. And that was it with the Mario Party on the 64. Here's my only Beast Wars game for this. Remember, like I did on that, actually, you know, it's, let's see, Beast Wars Transmetals. It's a fighting game. They're Transformers. Here I got Diddy Kong Racing. Diddy gets his own game. Here I got Mario Tennis. Here I got Mario Kart 64. We're at Super Smash Brothers, the original, the one that started off that franchise. From this all the way to Ultimate. Here I got a baseball game here. Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball. Here I got Donkey Kong 64. Getting a little harder to pull them out. Trying to keep them in the box. Yeah. Pilot Wings 64. Through the Pokemon games I got. I only got 3 of them, I think. Got Pokemon Snap, where you take pictures of Pokemon. One of the popular Pokemon games. Here I got Pokemon Stadium. Tried to get these out. And of course its sequel, Pokemon Stadium 2. What was neat about this is you can actually take your Pokemon and from that you caught on the first one from Red and Blue and the second one from Gold and Silver, and you can actually battle them in 3D. That was always a neat aspect of it. Okay. Remember, I used to have Turok, but at least I got the 2 sequels. Turok 2, Seeds of Evil. Believe it or not, the Turok games were my only mature games I had. Here's the third one, Turok 3, Shadows of Oblivion. The first one was Turok Dinosaur Hunter. We're almost done now. Here I got a wrestling game, WCW NWO Revenge. Of course, another classic right here is Star Fox 64. Here I got Blast Cores. Three more here. I got Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And of course, its sequel. Now, check this cartridge out. It's Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. It actually has a neat kind of effect to it. I don't know how many of you have this type or not, but it's very neat to own this. And finally, the last one in my collection here is Yoshi's Story. You could say this sort of brings up to the Yoshi's Woolly World kind of games and all that. This is maybe like its early stage. So that's my collection of N64 games. I hope you enjoy it. And please click like if you like this video. Until next time, this is RCT126 signing off.